Welcome to Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. Being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. The Aztecs will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Fisher. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So the FIU Panthers offense takes the field to start this game off. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games, in big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
Second down coming up. Scanning the field, it's Green. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Pressure coming. Had to throw it before he wanted. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. FIU will line up to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. The Aztecs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start.
The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. They'll run play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on third down.
And the Aztecs decide to punt it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the back. Makes a man miss. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
To the air, it's Hill. They're bringing heat. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and it's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. And they fail to hook up on third down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Takes the handoff. It's Cummings. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Stoneburner. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances, third downs. And having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. And it took the defense a bit to get a handle on him. A little slippery with all those juke moves. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the running back has it. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They've been running it, but now the pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's Otis. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Back to pass, it's Green. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Brings up second down.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. He's got 50 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'll try the run. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete to the left. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. FIU set up with another first down. Trying to get to him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. He looks that one in nicely. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Now from inside the red zone. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. On the run, it's Browning. Staying physical in the red zone as he's pulled down after picking up 3 balls at the 14. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Pocket starts to... And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense has got it, and they're trying to pick up some yards.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But they had a great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, and they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, 3rd down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Makes the grab. It's Cummings. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on 3rd down. They just want to make the home run, highlight-type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back here to help your offense out.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. They'll go to the air, using the quick game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Aztecs will punt this one away. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
You know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
They'll run it from the gun. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Hill. Getting some heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Going up top on first down. He's got his man across the middle. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They'll go hurry up here. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. It's complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. He wants to throw. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They'll throw it on first down. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Looking to throw, it's Green. Dumps it to the back. It's complete. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. He'll come out throwing on first down. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense aims. Got him at the 27. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. It's good.
The kick is good. That makes the score Florida International 6, San Diego State 0.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They'll start this drive with a pass. Gonna let it fly. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Can anyone catch him? And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Aztecs!
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Looking for a crease, it's Browning. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Line getting set on 2nd down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
The Panthers will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first. Fires and picked off. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
And now this offense will take the field again. Running back goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Browning. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? Probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Quick completion on the out. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Aztecs headed quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Dances away from the heat. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Aztecs send out the punt unit. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Back to throw, it's Hill. Quick strike complete. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Panthers are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Smashes through. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? From the gun, wants to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Field goal is good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
9. San Diego State, 7.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Aztecs in the hurry up.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And the Aztecs will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. With jet sweep pass. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Back to throw, it's Green. Got rid of it just in time. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Blasted as he lets it go. Snagged in the middle. It's Stoneburner. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. They'll give it to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? The play action fake. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And the Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. The Florida International offense is back on the field. From the gun, the running back has it. Running with power. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Hill. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
And how about this? You get to start a drive with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll try to pound their way in. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. They're working that left side, fighting for the goal line, and the ball's out. How about the defense with almost a desperation-type play to stop this drive and preserve the lead?
I love how they've got guys flying around here in the second half and getting hats on the football. They practice creating these takeaways all week long in practice. They're trying to be opportunistic, and you're seeing that here from this defense in the second half.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
He hits that hole. It opened up for him as he gets 6 and all the way out to the 9-yard line. Quarterback will keep it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. FIU will line up to punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Line gets set, 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Aztecs are in the hurry-up. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week 1, all the detractors, all the naysayers, that noise is going to get louder. That hot seat is getting even hotter. And I think all eyes are going to be on this program now, David, seeing how they turn the page and move on from this.
And I give you Exhibit A. Jesse Palmer just...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure in his face.
And the Aztecs will send out the punt unit.
On to kick it away.
And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. To the ground with the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Green. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this unchanged situation.
Excellent field position here for the offense. He's going to pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, this is a quarterback who's not known for his running ability, obviously. We've seen him make some great throws, but mobility, that's probably not on your bingo card, and you saw it right there. He gets brought down for the sack.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. He's looking downfield to throw. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
I love that play call defensively because it's 3rd and long. You know that the offense is going to throw it. So why not dial up an exotic? Why not bring a blitz and help your pass rush get home to the QB?
The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Florida International offense is back on the field. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to pass. It's Hill. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Throws to the tight end. A strike downfield. Afterburners coming. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and Hill house it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. He found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Kent State looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've ever seen this offense look this crisp. They're up by 38 over the Astronauts. We'll circle back if anything big happens.
And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The inside handoff. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. This offense has a 2nd down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Fakes his man out. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Fast motion from the offense. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now, I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now, let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. Chunked it away just as he was hit. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. This time it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. 4th quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Took a shot as he threw. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Trying to get rid of it. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Great catch along the sidelines, but the object is to go forward. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Catch in the middle, it's Otis. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.